is basically my opinion. I just don't think that they are going to beat LaSalle with what they have. They struggled against Tolman. They struggled against Barrington. I mean, yes, St. Ray's is a young program with maybe 5 seniors. But I said it. You win that game with Nelson Martinez on the center. And I can't even bring up any more images because my phone just died that I was using. But that's how you're going to beat LaSalle and St. Ray's. You ain't going to beat them basically any other way. So, I mean, you'll be that's what I would do, but appreciate everybody. I'm glad we was able to get this all worked out, man. But I think Nelson Martinez, that's the way that St. Ray's is gonna, beat LaSalle, or if they go to the next round, beat Hendricken. But Hendricken's still gotta beat whoever they gotta play. Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
I'm all right.
Welcome to the show, man. Steve, right?
Yeah,
What do you think about the playoff format?
I think the format's great. I think what RIIL's doing right now is a joke.
Absolutely. Like RIIL has been I'll tell you what, when I heard about the format early on, and week 2, week 3, I wasn't too happy about it, but they said to me, give it to week 8 and then criticize it. The only criticize I have now is how they put the points together at the end of the year with everybody jumping around. Is that what you're talking about by a joke over at RIIL?
No, so what happened with Mount Hope was
Yes, absolutely.
they so we have a series of emails. We have a chain of emails from Tom Marcello because we needed clarification on the Stafford Connecticut game and how it was going to be counted. They sent us all the documentation that we were going to be getting D2 points for that. When we got wind that the paperwork hadn't been filed on time, Coach sent another email clarifying, like, hey, this new process, we didn't know that there was a form that had to be filed. They said just get it in by the end of the business day. I'm just confirming that we are, in fact, getting the D2 points. And Marcelo returned the email saying, yep, everything will be corrected, and we'll be sending out a mass email and posting it on the RIIL site so everybody can understand the formula moving forward. Fast forward to today, they called a meeting this morning explaining that they were going to have an e-board meeting to vote on whether or not the paperwork situation that I just referenced would be allowed or not allowed. Mount Hope was never invited to represent themselves. The only people that were at that meeting were Pilgrim, Ponagansett, and Dino from Shea. We were there unrepresented.
Unreal. And you guys fought all season long. What a great program you guys had this year. Shout out to Shane Parker, and we talked about him earlier today. Shane waited for the right job, and Mount Hope was definitely it. No, I agree. That's what I heard. I heard that they didn't put the right paperwork in. I know Central High School is another team that didn't put, the athletic director didn't, send in the correct paperwork.
That's neither here nor there. If that were actually the case and the reason they were shutting it down, we would have received 0 points.
True.
Not 2.2 points. So now what they're doing is they're just trying to save face.
Now, can you still appeal it Monday or Tuesday?
We're contacting an attorney right now. We're trying to figure out how we can file an injunction.
Yeah, that's Mount Hope definitely balled their butt off all season long. Definitely a dark horse.
Here's the problem, though. Here's the real problem: is they have a really nice system and a good thing going, in my opinion, and they're going to blow it up to appease the few and not just follow through with what they said to us. If the answer 2 months ago had been, yeah, you know what, the paperwork wasn't in on time, so that game's not going to count, we would have known. But how does the assistant executive director send a chain of emails confirming that those things were going to change in our favor and then pull the rug out from under us when we're not even there to represent ourselves? Sounds a little crazy to me.
Absolutely. And, Mount Hope should have had a representative there to defend themselves. If Pilgrim had somebody there, Ponaganta had somebody there, it's only
Yeah.
right that the team in question would have somebody there.
And we're being voted on by the two teams that it's going to benefit the most.
Now, what did Dino? What was he doing there? Because he's a Pawtucket athletic director.
Not sure.
That's a good question. He has no part of that, unless there's something I don't know about Dino. But as far as I
Unless
know,
that's if that information's incorrect, I apologize, but that's the information I have.
well, Dino could be the athletic director on that board. So hopefully we can make this right. People can call RIIL to voice their concern over this. If Mount Hope does deserve to be there and it was a clerical error, like, we can't fault them. And they said they have the information saying that they put the right paperwork in, correct?
Yes.
So, I mean, yeah, absolutely, man. So we're going to pay attention to this situation and see what happens. Is RIIL going to make this right? My guess is they're not. My guess is that because they never do. They don't want to. They're not going to stand on face. But I hope they do. You know. So if not, you guys are prepared to file an injunction.
I don't know if we're prepared yet, but we're working on it.
Awesome, man. I've been watching Mount Hope all season long. Some great players over there. So I wish you guys, nothing but success. You know what I mean? If there's anything that I could do to help you guys along the way, you've got my information. Inbox me, send me a message, and I'm always willing to talk about it if it helps the kids, if it helps the programs. We've been doing this for 8 years now. So yeah, good luck, Steve. Thank you for tuning in, and go Mount Hope,
Thanks, man.
absolutely. I'm with rooting for them all the way. All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Take it easy.
All right. There we have it, man. Mount Hope not feeling too good about this situation, saying they put the information into Stevie Marcel up there. He sent it back. You got nothing to worry about. Pilgrim, Blizzy Blake was at the meeting. Ponaganta had someone at the meeting. And Dino. Now, if Blake wants to respond to this, if someone tags Blake, you want to respond to what they have said? I don't have my cell phone handy, but if someone could reach out to Blake and see if he wants to respond to this, will they file an injunction? I know there was talk about it. They don't know if they're willing to go forward with an injunction, but you had Pano there, Pilgrim, you had Dino, and I'm guessing Dino was the athletic director. Maybe he's responsible for them situations. Sometimes the athletic director has responsibility, but we have the tag at the bottom of the screen. I don't, you know what? Let me put this game back on and I'm going to go get my charger and I'm going to reach out to Blizzy Blake before I end the stream and see if Blake wants to come on and defend himself.
And I think I've seen this.
All right, so just give me 1 second to get this figured out. Come on.
5-yard face mask.
5 yards from the end of the run.
And they'll march off another 5 yards for North Providence as they get ready to take the ball here on offense to start the second half. They won the opening coin toss, elected to defer, and so they'll get it going here to start the third quarter.
Now they ended the half in some tight formations, double tight end sets, and they come out here with 4 wide receivers in the game and a running back flanking the quarterback.
And off to the fullback, looking for room around the right side. You can hear the wind blowing out there. I guess a good thing is both of these teams like to keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. North Providence is a little bit more of a balanced attack. In fact, Coach talked about how, one of their keys to winning this game is to stay balanced and to be able to hit them from all different angles. Obviously, Mount Hope really just likes to pound it in the middle. That's their game plan. So we'll see how much the wind affects Mount Hope, trying to air it out a little bit as a change up to these to the Allards running left and right.
2-yard pickup on first down. Now the pitch on second down, looking for some room and going nowhere. In fact, there'll be a loss on the play as the runner stopped at the 30-yard line. So a loss of 4 on the play, be 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, that's Caden Ray, number 7. Talked about him out at the DB spot, trying to get out to the outside there, but nothing doing. If anything, I think that Mount Hope is doing a great job with pursuit angles with their defensive ends and their linebackers, and North Providence not really able to get to the outside.
So here we go. 3rd down now. Under center, Jaden Allards takes the handoff, rolling out, looking downfield, then stops, going to decide to run it, and he picks up the first down. And then finally stopped at the 46-yard line. So didn't see anything downfield, tucked it in, and got the job done.
Yeah, did a great job to give a little head fake there, a little pump, hesitation, and make it work on his own here. As you